Well, hey guys, I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening this evening. And I am on the phone with Sheila Edmondson and Joy Nerdlinger. And they are going to be leading a women's group on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and it's going to start off virtually. And would love to be able to hear, ladies. Sheila, by the way, it happens to be my mom. So anyway, Sheila, tell me a little bit about yourself, some of the hobby stuff you like doing.
I love to cook. I have 2 children, you and your sister Becky. I have 7 grandkids. Anything else?
What's some fun things you like doing?
Watching Hallmark
I don't
movies.
know. Probably watching Hallmark movies.
All righty. Well, all right, Joy, let's talk about you. Joy, tell us where you're from and some of the things that you like doing.
All right. I'm originally from Maryland, and I moved here a while ago. I go to work, come home, chill. I read books and watch movies,
Yeah.
just chill.
All right. So what do you do for a living, Joy?
I deliver flowers for a local florist,
Awesome.
4 Seasons florist.
Awesome. So you smell like flowers all day.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, all right. And my mom probably smells like cooking food, so that's good. So you put the flowers and the cooking food together. I mean, that's just a winning team, right?
Right.
So how long have you guys been leading small groups at One Church?
I've been doing it for 2 years.
Okay.
I think this is the end of my 2nd year.
Awesome.
And I don't know.
All right.
Pretty much since it started.
Yeah.
All right. So for about 13 years now. Okay.
And Joy took over
Okay.
for the last 2 years, and now we're doing it together this year.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your group, some of the things that you guys do in group life that meets on Wednesday nights.
We eat very well.
Although they're not going to be able to do that virtually. But usually we start out with the meal and just catching each other up on what has happened during the week. If there's anything that we've discussed last time, we ask how things are going with prayer requests. Then we just start into the lesson, and we'll go through the sermon notes that they hand out for small groups. And then we usually end it with taking prayer requests, and then we head out.
Okay. Also,
This
Joy.
year we're going to be doing it a little different. When Joy does it, she's going to be doing the sermon notes, and I'll be doing it a little different.
Okay.
We may do a book. We may do something different.
All right. So what's some of the books, Sheila, that you have done in small groups that you've enjoyed?
We've done Priscilla Shirer. We really enjoy most of the ones she does. We've done some Andy Stanley.
Lisa Turkhurst.
We did Jennifer Rothschild once. We weren't fans, but there are other people that like her.
By the way, Jennifer Rothschild, if you're watching, we apologize.
No, it was good. It was good. Some studies just hit you at home,
Yeah.
Whatever you're in at the time,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, and I know exactly what you're talking about, Sheila, that, many times at whatever season of life you're in, if you're kind of struggling with this, or maybe you're having success in this area, something will speak to you differently than other times. So I totally get that. I totally get that. So your group will start out virtually, and it meets on Wednesdays at what time?
6:30.
6:30. Okay. And so how will people get on? Kind of walk through kind of how that happens.
Well,
through Zoom.
Yeah, we're doing it through Zoom.
Okay, through Zoom.
And
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you'll
and once I figure that out, I'll be able to help people with that.
Absolutely, Joy. Absolutely. Well, and honestly, what we'll do is at the end of this broadcast, you'll see in the comments, there's actually a link that you can actually click to sign up for Sheila and Joy's small group. So, and when you do that, later on this week, you're going to be getting that Zoom link that Joy and Sheila mentioned. And you guys can click on. And, of course, you can pretty much hang out there. So if you've never done a small group on Zoom, sometimes it can be a little different. But if you think about it, you can really, what you put in is what you get out. So if you open up, if you share, we know it's not the same as in person, and we get that, but we have to do things as kind of the best we can. And I am so glad that Sheila and Joy are going to be leading this Wednesday night small group for ladies. So tell me, what type of ladies are invited?
We have from young to older ladies. We have a gamut of age groups. We have some that's retired, some that's working, some that has children, some that don't. I mean, we just run the gamut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things we talk about in every small group is that the ABCs of small group, that every small group experiences accountability, belonging, and care. Can one of you guys just share a story of how one person maybe had to go to the hospital or this or that, and your group provided care for them?
Oh, yeah. We have a lady right now that's getting ready to go through a surgery, and we provide food. We, since the COVID started, we can't really visit because she's quarantined, but we call her. We ask her if there's anything she needs. We've had a couple of ladies that has moved away. We've helped them move. Pretty much anything that anybody needs, we try to help with.
Sometimes a few of them have needed a ride to group. Sheila a couple times has hitched a ride with Amy, or on the way home. So we help each other out.
Awesome. That's so cool, Joy. And honestly, isn't that what it's all about? One of the things we talk about at oneChurch.tv is it's in small groups where the friends become family. And that's where it happens. And I know you guys have, you actually have a fairly long friendship. You guys have known each other for how long?
Well, pretty much since
13
yeah.
years.
Since we started at One Church. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And
we both work in
so
babies together at church.
Okay. Yeah. So you both do babies together in church. That's cool.
Babies
so
and ones.
Serve alongside one another. Okay. That's really cool, Sheila and Mom. I feel weird calling you Sheila in the third
Yeah, it
person.
is weird.
Anyway, but I feel like I'm going to get smacked once I get off of here. Being disrespectful to my mom. So anyway. Well, hey, guys, what would you like to tell the lady out there who's maybe just like, I don't know if I should get in a small group? What would you tell them?
You want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I would say take the plunge, take the step. I know the one thing that a lot of the ladies say is they really look forward to it, just being away. They love their families, but they like the respite that we can give as like-minded ladies. We don't have to explain a whole lot of what we're going through, and we know what they're talking about. So we care for each other. We're interested in what's going on in their lives, and we can pray specifically. So I would encourage them. Yeah, it would be very encouraging if they were to join, just to help them out, especially through this COVID time. Just
sure,
everything's weird out there. So
we may not can meet
true.
as a group, but we can meet as like-minded women through Zoom. And I know a lot of people say they don't like Zoom. I really like Zoom. It's a good way. We couldn't meet at all if it wasn't for Zoom.
Right.
And I love Zoom.
Sure.
At least we can, meet up with our ladies every week. And even with Zoom, don't say you're not going to do it just because we're virtual at first. Because we still are close over Zoom.
Yeah.
You still do prayer requests. You still do studies. It's a good It's a good way to do it and not meet together.
Yeah. Okay. And I totally agree. I mean, if COVID-19 would have happened 20 years ago and we didn't have the internet and things of that nature, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now, could we?
No way.
So this is a good thing, even though it's in a difficult difficult time. So, Sheila,
That's
Joy,
right.
thank you so much for joining in. Again, if you guys are interested in being a part of Joy and Sheila's small group that meets on Wednesday nights at 6:30, it's going to start virtual, and it'll probably go in person. But right now, we know it's going to start virtually. Make sure to click on the link, and you can actually go to their webpage, and you can join in right there. And again, later when it gets a little bit closer to next Wednesday, they're going to give you that link. Not tomorrow, next Wednesday, but the Wednesday afterwards. And as you guys know, this Sunday, August the 23rd, we're actually doing Group Link at oneChurch.tv. And what that is, it's a place where you can get into a small group. So if you show up in person at 9 or 11 at 2111 Trenton Road, you can be able to get into a small group, or you can just actually show up virtually like we are right now. Click on that link, and you can join in there. So I'm going to give you ladies the last word. What would you like to say?
We'd love to have anybody and everybody. We're a good group to be in. We love one another. We love Jesus. It's a great group.
It really is.
Good. Awesome. All right. Well, Joy, Sheila, thank you very, very much. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And all
You also.
Facebook Live and YouTube, we hope to see you guys in Joy and Sheila's group starting not tomorrow, but the following Wednesday.